gonna be unboxing the new version of the Cinelog30 V3 from GepRC. This unit comes with the new DJI O4 Pro transmission or video transmission unit, and well, it's obviously the way to go in FPV. And I think I purchased this not only because of that, but also because of how small this drone is. So let's go ahead and open this up, and oh cool, right away you get this presentation that looks like I don't know, some sort of drone anime or whatever, but pretty cool looking. I don't speak Chinese, but thankfully you do have English, right? How considerable of them. But yeah, I mean, this looks cool. All right, packaging looks cool. Next, you have this cover, and wow, here you have the drone. So let me push this a little bit more inside, and this is, there you go, so it's in the frame of the camera. Yeah, this is the drone. Look at this. I mean, this looks cool. I gotta say, GepRC do build quality drones from what I've heard and seen in the past. Let's take this out. Right off the bat, I do like the look of the black and orange color. I'm digging it very much. So yeah, this is the drone. How cool looking is it? So here you can see the new camera from the DJI O4. This is the Pro version, and the Pro version comes with 2 antennas, which gives you twice the range for video transmission. And I mean, this feels really solid. Like, it's not heavy at all. It is a sub 250 drone. Sub 250 just means that this is weighted at 250 grams, more or less, with the battery. It depends on the battery it uses, but with the battery that I will use, which is a 4S LiPo battery, it will exceed a little bit to 250, but I mean, we'll get a little bit more power. But this is a nice drone, and by the way, it has LEDs, so you can fly this thing at night. Probably it will not illuminate too much, but it will still look cool in the camera at night. This is the ELRS version, which will be paired with the GX12 that I have from Radiomaster, which is also ELRS 2.4 and 9 gigahertz. Sorry, 2.4900 gigahertz. Yeah, so you can see here Cinelog30 version 3, and version 3 just means that it comes with the new DJI O4 Pro unit. Yeah, what else is there to say? I mean, this looks pretty cool. It is a solid drone, and the frame feels like some sort of aluminum, but I can't tell. I think it's, I don't know, it's not, well, at least I don't think it is carbon fiber. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it is carbon fiber. You can see the strips here. I think it's carbon fiber. But anyways, I mean, this looks pretty solid. Let's put the drone away for a moment, and let's see what else we have. Right, so we have a little bit more protections. So we have another battery strap. Some, I think these are for the camera right here. So right here in the camera, you do see kind of like these gummies right here. And basically these are to absorb any shock or vibration. So you do get a spare for this, which is nice. You got some screws, some battery stickies, so you can put this on the back here so that your battery doesn't fly away. I'm not a fan of this because if you're crashing, you will crash. You always crash. Because this is sticky, it'll just get full of dirt and stuff. But cool, yeah. So we got, what is this? 1, 2, 4. So another spare of propellers, which you also need. And then we do get another frame, which is the black one, which I do like, but I'm digging the orange color for this one. I think black and orange is just really cool. Plus it gives you a better visualization of the drone when you're flying line of sight. You will usually want to fly in line of sight, but let's say you crash this and you need to go find it. I think the color pops out better than black. And then you get 3 colorized GoPro mounts, which the function of this is not just to use a GoPro with your drone, but I think also to protect the DJI-04 camera. So this basically goes on top. Let me put this down. Goes on top like this, and then you'll have your GoPro here. This is no longer needed. In fact, you know, since the DJI-03 came out, capable of recording 4K natively on the camera, and the 04 improved that quality up to basically 4K 120 frames per second. It's really no longer needed to have a GoPro, but it's still cool that they include this because, well, the only difference between this and having a GoPro is that this doesn't record any sound. So if you don't want to have the sound of the motors of your drone, then, well, you'll have to use a GoPro. But anyways, this also functions as a protection for the camera itself. You can see that if you don't put this on, your camera will be exposed, as if you do put this on, your camera will be a little bit more protected. And then, of course, you can buy ND filters to put it on, which is also always a good idea to buy some ND filters. Not just because you want to have a richer color when you're recording in your videos, but also to protect the lens of the DJI-04. All right, so yeah, I think that's it. You do get some manual stickers, how to set things up. Yeah, right. So these are the stickers. Pretty cool that you get those, that they include that. But yeah, that's the unboxing of the new Cinelog GepRC version 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked. Yeah, remember to comment, subscribe if you do enjoy, and we'll see some videos ripping with this thing. By the way, if you go to GepRC's site, it will state that this is meant for cinematography, you know, cinematic flying, cinematic shots and all that stuff, but it's still a drone. And a drone is a drone no matter what, and this thing can rip. I guarantee you that. And I'll show you some footage once I get some chance to go ahead and fly this thing. It's very small, you can see, compared to my hand. I think my hand is about the size of this drone. And what's so cool about this is because it is so small, you can fly this basically anywhere. Yeah, without much of a hassle. In turn, if you go with a 5-inch drone, which is much bigger, also much more powerful, if you're starting out, you want to go with something that's smaller, not as much power, but still capable of doing things. Yeah, this is the way to go. Anyways, yeah, thanks so much, guys, for watching. Catch you in the next one.